I'm sad to report horrible news for retirement. Sad. Kind of like I was a Navy guy today, I'd be sad because it looks like Army's about to win their third straight or fourth straight against Navy. So because Navy, the flotilla of the fluid, if you know what I'm saying. I should trademark that. The flotilla of the fluid. If I sound like I got monkeypox, I probably do. I woke up. I went to bed last night not feeling so good. Woke up today feeling like crap. Had to cancel one of my appointments, and I just not feeling great. What are you gonna do? We drive on. We drive on, man. All right. So anyway, sad to report. Bad news. I faked you. I faked you. It's clickbait. It's a good report. Wonderful news on retirement. The reason we lead with negativity is because no one listens if it's positive, but they do listen if it's negative. So if you clicked on this for the negativity, just hang tight. Hang tight. I'm going to give you some good stuff. You can say, you know something? I was thinking it was going to be negative, but that guy Josh, he turned around on me. So just hang in there. I can see if people drop off right now. This is positive news, man. Positive. All right, let's go into it here. We're going to look at EBRI right here. Every couple of years, they do a retirement confidence survey. EBRI is the Employee Benefits Research Institute, and it's sponsored by all these guys: American Funds, Fidelity, Nationwide, Principal, Mercer, horrible. JP Morgan Chase, horrible. Bank of America, horrible. These evil clowns right there. So these guys are sponsoring this study, and yet they know the positive information, and yet they still act like there's bad news out there. Kind of weird. All right. The 2023 Confidence in Having Retirement. 2023 found out just under 2/3 of Americans, 64%, feel confident in their ability to have enough money to live comfortably throughout the retirement. So 64% of workers, all right, of workers. Yet, wait, check this out. I'm going to show you something here. Watch this. Right here, which is way down from what it was in 2022. Which makes sense. The market goes down, people are less confident. That's just a fact. So remember, these are worker confidence and financial security throughout retirement. Very or somewhat confident. It went from 73 to 64. Right here, not too or not at all confident, went from 27 to 36. All right, so that's, literally what happened. More people less confident, less people confident. Well, we're going to go down here to retiree confidence. 73% of retirees are confident. Isn't that weird? 73% of retirees. These are people who are already retired. Weird, the lowest case for retirees not being confident was in 1998. They must have asked a different question there or something. Why would 1998 be the one where retirees are least confident? We didn't even have unless they asked after the Mexico peso crisis or the LTCM collapse. I don't know, but that was just strange. Less people retired. These are retirees in 1998 than they were in 2008. Isn't that crazy? And here, 1998, we still had workers were more confident retirees. Very interesting. So check this out. Retirees who are already at that stage in life, being retired, express higher levels of confidence than workers in having enough money to take care of expenses, basic and medical, during retirement. Isn't that interesting? More than 4 out of 5 retirees, 83%, feel at least somewhat confident in their ability to afford basic expenses throughout their retirement years. These are the people already in it who are experiencing retirement right now. Retirees are where they're confident. They're in it. They would know. Check this out right here. Workers are more, so we're separating workers, I'm a worker, versus retirees, all right? Workers are more likely to say that debt is a problem for them than retirees. 62% of workers say debt is a problem. All right. In contrast, just 34% of retirees say debt is a problem. Workers are nearly twice as likely than retirees to say debt is a problem. The Retirement Confidence Survey has consistently found a relationship between debt levels and retirement confidence. In 2023, 30% of workers with a major debt problem say they're very or somewhat confident of having enough money to live in retirement. That means 70% who have a major debt problem of workers are not confident at all. On the other hand, 29% of workers with a major debt problem are not at all confident about having enough money. Debt, man. I'm telling you, debt is the killer. So let's keep going. I want to show you something else here. Expectations about retirement. Check this out. Postponing retirement. As in prior years, now these guys have been doing this survey, I think I showed you, since going back right here for a long time, a long time. We go here, click on this guy right here. We can see, they've been doing this survey since 1996. Expectations about retirement. As in previous years, there's a big gap between when active workers expect to retire and when workers actually do. Workers continually report an expected median retirement age of 65, while retirees report they retired at a median age of 62, and yet retirees are confident in their ability. How could this possibly be true? So you go from workers who are less confident than retirees, you go from workers who say they're going to have to work till 65 at least, to retirees who actually retire at 62, and they've been retired for a couple of years, and they're still more confident workers. How could that possibly be? Because they don't have his debt as a problem. I'm just telling you right now, man. You buy my book right now. Go buy this doggone thing. I'll put the link in the show notes. I'm going to tell you, I tell you right there, because they paid off their freaking debt, or at least their mortgage debt. Check this out. 33% of workers think they're going to have to work till they're 70 or older. Yet only 6% of retirees actually did. You see the discrepancy. 33% of workers said they thought they would have to work until they're 70 or above. And yet, in reality, only 6% of people who retired worked that long. The average retirement, right here, 26% of retirees retired between 62 and 64, yet only 9% of workers thought they could retire then. We got 20% of retirees retired before they're 60. Actually, not 20, 33% retired before they were 60. And only 11% of workers thought they could do that. You see the discrepancy? I hope so. The survey has consistently found that a large percentage of retirees leave the workforce earlier than they had planned. 73% of workers plan to work for pay in retirement, compared with just 30% of retirees who actually do that. The RCS, Retirement Confidence Survey, has consistently found that workers are more likely to plan for work in retirement than actually do so. Retirees work for pay in retirement report why they're doing it, and they do it because they continue to enjoy work and they want to stay active. 90% is what they say. They continue to work because they want to stay active and involved. They enjoy working, or a job opportunity came along. Oh man. They also are some financial reasons why that they still work. 71% because they wanted money to buy extras. All right. Some 59% to reduce spending on their money. Crazy. We got 32% of workers report that the total value of their savings and investments, excluding the house of the value of their home, is less than $25,000. 32% of workers. This includes 18% who said they have less than $1,000. 5% reports totals of 25 to 50, 8% 50 to 100, 18 100 to 250, and 36% 250,000 or more. So this isn't just a bunch of rich people here, by the way. Isn't that crazy? So you can see right there, that's preparing for retirement. That's one of the reasons why they're so scared, because they're like, oh, I don't think I have enough money, because they've been told they're not going to have enough money. They've been told that. And if you read my book, You Can Retire on Social Security, they're going to quickly find out, I didn't need as much as I was told. I just did not. Well, another problem is only 51% report that they have to actually try to calculate how much money they will need to have saved so they can retire comfortably. Well, if you don't plan for it, you don't. If you don't plan, you don't know, do you? Crazy. So if you want to go over here to some earlier survey results, let's look at the 1998 one, because that's when all the retirees were really, as retirement confidence. Let's see if we got here. So here's in 1998. 1/3 of Americans are not saving for retirement. According to the Retirement Confidence Survey, most believe they have too many current financial responsibilities to save for retirement. Isn't that interesting? And here we got right here. Despite recent economic booms, American confidence in their golden years. This is 1998, 25 years ago. So that means a lot of these people are retired. And we just showed you the people who are being surveyed in 1998 are retired, and the vast majority are pretty confident in their retirement. Just a fact. If you just look at the survey year over year over year, you can see you're like, oh, these guys been thinking this like this the whole time. So we go to 2010 survey results. I was looking at that earlier. Hold on just a second. 2010. Right there. Let's bring up this guy, and we'll see retirement confidence right here. Hold on a second. So this is in 2010. This is after the great debacle called the insanity of the great financial recession. Almost half of workers report they are not too or not at all confident they'll have enough money to enable them to have a comfortable retirement. This is workers, again. Workers, different from retirees. Isn't that interesting? So I wonder if they got retirees down here. Yeah, retiree confidence. Look at this. Retiree confidence. This is 2010. We still got somewhat and very. Somewhat's right here, and very is right here. So we still got 60% of retirees were somewhat or very comfortable and confident in their retirement, even in 2010. Folks, the studies are overwhelmingly, you cannot be, look, that doesn't mean you go light cigars with $100 bills, for heaven's sake, but give me a flipping break. Study after study after study of retirees say they are content. You're going to be too if you're watching these videos. I'm telling you right now. Will every single one of you guys be content? No. Some people, they need things. They need to consume stuff to make them happy. I guarantee though, if you got kids, you're most likely going to be content. You know why? Because you don't need consumption to make you happy. The children make you happy. The grandchildren. The things like a flower, a butterfly make you happy. Because if you needed consumption to make you happy, you'd be a dink. A dink is a dual income, no kids. We don't want dinks. We want lots of kids. Like my man Tom, 7 kids out of PA. 7 kids, 17 grandkids. I guarantee old Tom is content. You know why? Because he sees the fruits of his loins, if you know what I'm saying, out there just crushing. He says, as long as I got my kids, I got my health, and I got my wife, I'm good to go. If you need things to make you happy, you'll never have enough things. God bless. Love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you.